It's a stadium so big you can easily spot it flying in to Dallas-Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington. Up next, we're keeping it in the NFC for this one, between the Carolina Panthers and the Dallas Cowboys. Ready to get us started. And here we go from AT&T Stadium. Return starts from the 16. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops.
Your age ain't just the barbers where you catch a fade. Face covered, cutting through your garden like a masquerade. Before I catch a L, catch a plane. I probably you before I your chain. Switch it up, it's rap, pixie dust. Money ain't to us. Broski went them. You better fix her up. I just bought a crib to a chick, she got the biggest. And when I saw your sister rat with the fishing hook, listen up, I've had to hit the cup. So if I swing my fist, you going in, so wish me luck. I tell Shaw it's been around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the heart of Texas and the spectacular AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Carolina Panthers and the Dallas Cowboys. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, my partner Greg Olson. The kicker is Cade York. He's got this one set to get started. Off we go from AT&T Stadium. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Let's go. McBride is the motion man. Room to run right away. And he will score. Reese Hall, touchdown Carolina. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. Point after, coming up here. He's got it. And the Panthers are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This barely gets to the landing zone, fielded at the 19. He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line. They'll run. It's the man from Virginia Tech, Haitian Tootin. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes. Nick escorting. He gets in to drop him for his first sack of the young season.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drop.
And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
A 14-yard gain. It's fourth down.
Nick's gonna throw for it. That's incomplete. Daring call on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
You know, Mike, I'm all for being aggressive. There are definitely times where you have to go for it on your side of the field. I'm just not sure if at this point in the game, this was one of them.
Ready, break! Let's go now!
McBride is the motion man. They'll run it out of the gun, and it's Hall. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. A gain of 16 yards. It's good for a Panther first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here we go, here we go!
They'll look to throw. He gets that to his big target, Trey McBride. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
17 yards.
Couple of big plays to start this drive. How about 17 on this one?
It's a gain of 17 yards.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That one taken in. That's Teteroa McMillan. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Cougar 19!
He'll drop to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Adonai Mitchell, the intended target. And third down coming up.
Goes without saying, Mike, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. And I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. Worst case scenario is you turn the ball over and you come away with nothing.
Throw right side, pulled in by Mitchell. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on third, and it sets up a first and goal.
On the 6.
First and goal, Carolina.
19, 18, go!
They'll run, it's Hall. We'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line.
He's brought down at the 4-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
Inside the 5, it is second and goal.
Deputy! Bronco 80! Steady!
He'll look to throw. They're called in at the 2.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest.
Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Panthers. Initially looking to throw it for the touchdown, couldn't find anything, so Greggy takes care of business himself, using his legs for the touchdown.
Well, it was clear early on, Mike, that this defense was expecting the pass, and after matching all the receivers in the end zone, this quarterback realized quickly it was his legs that he was going to need to rely on to get the ball across the goal line.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. On first down, here's Nix to throw. That's complete to his running back, Shiiii. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Run over center now is Shiiii. And he is planted at backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line. Now, a second down throw for Nix. He's going to let this one go deep. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. Picked off by Andrew Phillips. We are through one. The Panthers off to the early advantage. We're back to Arlington in a moment. Panthers football to begin this second quarter as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10. Start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. One play, one first down.
A gain of 14. And the Panther first down.
Ready? Cowboy 80.
The motion man here is Mitchell. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. You know, Mike, it's funny, when you're facing these really elite defensive linemen, sometimes it's easier to make them the read guy rather than actually try to block them. Unfortunately, they're elite for a reason. And
in trouble, and down he goes. The former Nittany Lion, Chop Robinson, having a lot of success here early in the season. 2 sacks in the opener, and he's got another one here. And he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Chiton to start the drive. Not much there. Maybe a yard. From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Another run here with Chiton. And he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4.
The 42-yard line. A gain of 4 brings up
on 3rd down. It's a run with Chiton. And he gets it to midfield, and he gets the first down. Good run. The drive continues.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Ready?
Working out of the gun. It's Nix. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. And deep for the back of the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Cowboys. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His 1st NFL for the point after. He's got it. Cowboys are on the board. It's now 14-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll look middle and finds McBride as tight end. And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Here we go. Catch.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and
8. Come on. Catch. Ready.
They'll throw out of the gun. He's got it inside the 5. And the Panthers are going to have first and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. And it's such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points. Make it.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Reese Hall. Touchdown, Carolina. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. The PAT up and good. Panthers will take a 21-7 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Short kick. Taken at the 17. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. This drive begins with a run by Cheaton. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. Clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this second quarter. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Here's Nix to throw. Now he'll air one out. And that is incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second. They'll stop the clock. 24 seconds to go until halftime. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Throwing. Nix. Is caught inside by St. Brown. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
10 at the 30-yard line.
To throw is Nix. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Panthers are going to take possession here as they get it at their own 4.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position. Jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
That one taken in by Mitchell. And he's going to be taken down at the 17-yard line. Now a signal, timeout call, 9 seconds left to play in this first half.
10 at the 17-yard line.
Let's go now. Trying to be lying.
Back to throw. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
Here we go.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll air it out down the middle. That is brought in. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Panthers. That his first touchdown of the new year.
Mike, I'm not sure how else to put it other than this is just a complete defensive breakdown. I mean, from where this ball was snapped, you simply have to just defend the end zone. And if they throw it short, come up and rally tackle. If they throw it in the end zone, high point the ball and knock it down. You cannot give up 6 points to end this half.
So we reached the intermission. It was an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This one brought in at the 16-yard line. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. A first down throw for Nix. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. To complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Almost set. Ready.
Back to throw is Nix. He's going to look for the home run ball. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Horn.
At this point on the sideline, Mike, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last 2 drives, same story. Continuing to drive, have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do.
Hold the check. Let's go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Now Now here's a keeper on his own read. Oh, that's not going to work out at all. That is a safety. And that is the last thing you want to do, Greg. When you have the ball on offense in your hands and the other team gets points, it is 2 with a safety there.
And it's really a rare play in the NFL, Mike. We just don't see it very often. So anytime a defense gets the run off the field celebrating, getting an easy 2 points, they'll take it.
Ready?
On the give, it's 2. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
Ready?
Now Nick's going to look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's 3rd and 2. They'll look to pick it up with Tootin. That's going to be pretty close. Looked at first glance that he had it in. He does. First down.
And with the ball on your side of the 50, if they didn't pick it up there, I think it would have been really interesting, Mike, to see if they would have thought about going for it on 4th down. I think they would have, but I guess we'll never know because he's able to pick up the first down anyway.
Ready? 180.
Nix, how to throw it here on 1st down. That's complete. It's Rad McConkey. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing is Nix. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Captain. Ready? 180.
They'll throw. It's Nix. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Ready?
He'll drop to throw. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Deion Henley. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. That is Musgrave, the man in motion. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happy. Gonna lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. He finds McMillan downfield. It's caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big play for the Panthers. 36 yards.
First down Panthers.
They will run it over center with Hall. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Get it. 60 by 6.
Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. The catch made by McMillan. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches.
Let's go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Here we go. Here we go.
McMillan comes in motion.
Hey, pass. Ready.
Here's a run. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line.
Ready. Set.
Now here's 2nd and goal.
Pass. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
That is Musgrave, the man in motion.
Ready.
Hall will take this one in. Touchdown, Carolina. And another score in another good performance after winning the opener on their way to 2-0.
Mike, you can't be 2-0 without being 1-0, and for them to be able to continue to string early wins together in the first part of the year, this is the start that every team dreams about. This is what you work for all off-season long, to start your season and build some early momentum. Gives you a lot of flexibility and wiggle room as the rest of this season plays on.
And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Set. 380. Set.
Throwing on first down is Herbert. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Ready.
Now Herbert throwing on 2nd down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Deion Henley.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. The one thing you have to do, if that's the case, is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
Deputy.
That is Musgrave, the man in motion. It's first down, and it's Paul. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. It's a Carolina first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here we go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Teteroa McMillan was the intended receiver. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Let's go.
Give up the middle with Hall. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete contact, but no fourth down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll look to throw. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And the Cowboys are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on fourth down.
Fourth down pass. Intercepted. It's a turnover on downs.
Set. Green 80. Green out. Back 80. Home the troops right. Set.
Herbert now on first down. Quick throw, taken in, and no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 11.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Deion Henley. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone. Now, faking the give. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Chop Robinson. He gets in to record his 2nd sack of the game, number 4 on the season.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Ready.
He'll look to throw. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That one knocked away. In the end zone, incomplete. What a good defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up 3rd down now.
Let's go. Ready, ready.
The handoff is Hall running right. And they'll only get a couple on this one, so the defense holds, and it brings up 4th down. And now the Cowboys going to take the time out as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. His kick is good. And the Panthers add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts at the 13. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
20-yard line.
On first down, Herbert. Quick throw here is complete. 2nd down, they need 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the
Shotgun now for Herbert. Going up top. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Drew Phillips.
It's no secret, this offense has severely struggled to sustain drives this entire game, and the scoreboard, for the most part, Mike, it reflects that. I mean, that interception should, in essence, put an end to any lingering hope of a last-minute comeback.
McBride is the motion man. They give to Hall. Brought down at the 21, a gain of 1. Second down, 8 yards to go.
It's second and 8.
Get it. Viking 18. Let's go.
Now they'll set up to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They need to get to the 29 here, facing third down. He gets this complete to Mitchell. Still on the move. Inside the 10. And they're going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play. So this one a win for the visiting Panthers. They get the victory here, away from home, to run their early season record to 2-0. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.